What's poppin'? Prolifically born again. And right now, I just want to say that, you know what? If anybody's viewing this video, I think it's fair to say that there's too many things going on for us to be sitting back and to not be making any critical type of decisions in our lives, okay? And the one decision that I made that saved my life is, you know, finding God, right? And here's the thing. I didn't go to him, right? He he came to me, and I accepted it because he came to me. So you have to understand that when the Spirit of God comes into you and you know the truth, at that point you have to make a decision if you're actually going to commit. Well, you're already committed to the truth by knowing that either you're going to turn from this truth or you're going to run with this truth. Now, this doesn't mean that once you know this truth, and in some way I believe that we all know this truth in our hearts, deep within our hearts we know there is a creator. Somebody created this sweater. There's a creator for everything, and there was a creator for us. So, and there's too much things going on right now and that's the thing. When you grasp the fact that this life isn't it, you will be released from so much anxiety, and you will be content in a way, because people, you can't bring your money to the grave. You can't bring your car to the grave. All right? But the one thing that can definitely go to the grave and beyond is your spirit and love. Period. And you need to get right with that love. And that love comes from God, is what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? And you need to get right with it. It's not going to be, it's not going to start off like perfect, and it's never going to end perfect either. But you will get to a point where you grow so far within your faith that you will be content to leaving aside habits that were bad, things that you were doing that you knew weren't right, and what may have you, okay? And you will grow with wisdom that you didn't have before, that is undeniable, in the sense of basically a lot of people are just sheeped right out. And I will, for one, will not be one of those guys that just sits back and lives my life without trying to help somebody, bring someone to the light, and inspire someone to let go of whatever it is that is in their life that is harming them, whichever way it's harming them, which if it's physical or mental. And not to mention, don't be jumping into any relationship unless it's healthy. When you gain with God in understanding, you will be able to save yourself and not put yourself through all the unnecessary bullcrap that comes with a lot of relationships, from jumping into them without really thinking about it, with just wanting to be accepted by somebody because, you know, you're in codependent mode. But when you have God in your life, you overcome all that. That isn't even an option within your life, which makes you go above and beyond. Like, this is what I'm trying to tell y'all. If you live a life where you're always getting into relationships and they're always going wrong and it's always the same thing, bring God into your life. Because once you get that relationship right, the relationship that you will find will be good. And you'll make sure that you don't let anybody disrespect you. If you're a woman, don't ever let a guy disrespect you. Ever. No matter what it is. If he's one of those guys that just thinks he's the shiznit and puts himself in front of you and isn't a gentleman, if he's not a gentleman 24% of the time, 24/7% of the time, he ain't worth your time. Alright? I'll see you next time. Peace.